So with the end of Valentine's and White Day, we've got Komura who is making an endgame plan for himself right now, which is he's going to, at the very least, by next Valentine, he's going to get Mie to give her some chocolate, but not friend chocolate. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Also, about the whole "the girl I like" shtick in every title, they're usually fine, but this one I find very funny just because of the way that it's worded. Right, the girl I like and I welcome the new school term. It is just so funny because like at some point it's just like it's Mie. I mean, I think that's her last name, but you know, that's not her full first name, but it's Mie, damn you. She's really just been reduced to just the girl I like. Alright, if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length and full discussions up on Patreon, but other than that, let us get started. I swear, this is the same footage that they keep using. Gohan's really find ways to keep putting their fucking company name in. I think it was on the sheet too, it just says Goha. It was the same as the vending machine. Oh, you need help? So how are you gonna locate this post box? Oh, you better walk her there. Yeah, you better walk her there. Yeah, she's never been there before. Can't stop thinking about him and his Lenny face. Oh shit, he's getting invited? Uh-oh, now she's gonna feel bad. Let's play all day. Well, after this, it's not gonna be long for you to take her to the post box. Okay, understandable. I'm just over here like priorities right now. Uh-oh. But yeah, the whole thing with him, like, oh, I want to take all my time, right? I don't spend as much time with her right now. Meanwhile, I'm just over here like, oh, the arcade? Fuck me, eh? Let's take her to the post box, let's take her home. I'm gonna head over to the arcade if you need me. I will drop plans if somebody invite me to the arcade. No joke. Well, only if they invite me to specific arcades, right? If you invite me to some like American arcade or some shit, I do not care. I don't play shooting games, I don't play racing games. It's all about them rhythm games out here, dog! Oh, the guilt, it's emanating! It's like radio waves out here, dude. They can go to the arcade anytime. He could go to the arcade any other time. If you don't... Oh shit, Schrodinger's glasses. Oh. If you want him to not worry about you, you need to start remembering your glasses. Mie? Uh-oh. Alright, better show off these contacts. Oh no! Oh no! Gohan's, literally. Good enough. I mean, you saw how close she was. Oh, she's suddenly... But you're all going in the same direction, Mie! Mie! Wow, there's like no student body out there. Alright, I said I only come to arcade games for rhythm games, but... Oh my god, fishing? 20 of them! She went to room 1. She's in the wrong classroom. There's nobody here. Again, it's not a... He can hang out with his friends some other time. Damn, she went downstairs for this? Oh. The ruse is up. You should just straight up tell her, if you don't want me to worry about you, wear your fucking glasses. Well, if you say that, he's just over like, oh, I don't know about that. For my Sword Arcade, God, I get so pressured when people come behind me and they're waiting for their turn, right? And then they're just watching me menacingly. Well, there, Letty-faced man, excuse you. But you want to spend time with her. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, look. It all ended, all wells that ends wells, right? Is that how that goes? It's the same fucking footage. Oh my god. He's a third year already. Must have had a lot of fun, huh? No. 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 You fucking wish, boy. Just you wait until you're 25. Ooh, perfect. Of course, Azuma's. Ooh, Komura's got a perfect attendance. Ooh. I had perfect attendance. Oh. No wonder the school years went by so fucking fast, huh? Nah, she's just squinting. Honestly, even if it's just like I was gonna say, I'm like, if it was like some sort of attendance like this and I have to come up to the stage. I mean, if they just gave me something, then that's totally fine, but if I had to make a speech or something, all of a sudden, oh, my stomach hurts, I need to go to the nurse's office, I can't make the speech. She's super nervous, isn't she? Man, y'all's just been touching hands since episode 2. Teacher, they're doing PDA out here. Nice. Perfect attendance award. Wait. This is all of, like, the entire class, right? Or is this just one class? I mean, the entire year. Oh, there's the camera again. Oh my god, you see those curtains in the back? And the whole year passed by because you spent an entire year with her. It's been a year. So, here we are in episode 6. Halfway point, we're already a year past. That means Valentine's Day is coming pretty quick, don't you think? That's it. Oh. What if he decides to switch it up? 36. Wow, man got the same seat as last time. What a fucking main character syndrome. What if she's sitting in the wrong place, huh? Out of everyone, huh? It's Azuma. But
2年の時と同じ席で一番どんな顔をすればいいのかわからない。あ、いる？います。いるよ。ほら、皆さんにイケメンアルファ。
Stop giving off badass alpha vibe. All right, who wrote this? Excuse me, but Azuma is not an alpha. He's a sigma. Damn you.
私27じゃなくて29か。間違えちゃったのか。いや、25だね。さらに間違えちゃったか。あ、これをあんま近づく。
He's oh shit! He's taking her hand. Ooh. You do the same thing with her. I want some water. I want her to be next to me. Oh, she's looking back at you. She's so used to looking right next to you, but now she has to look back? Or maybe it's, you know, there's another girl sitting next to you, huh? She's so nice. She's literally playing the role of Komura. It's not as if. What, you get to watch her luscious hair? Because that's the only thing you see behind her, unless she turns around. Oh. Oh, Ibuchi's just... Oh, you wanna... Ooh, you wanna... Alright. Oh shit, dude! We've got a second wingman out here! Oh shit! Even though she should be in the front row. She definitely needs to be in the front row. Oh, y'all sitting next to each other again. I guess this year's about to pass by really fast too, huh? The plus of sitting in the back. Oh, I have to keep making sure that you're here. That was like a whole long segment, like that entire episode was just about the new year. Well, not the new year, but the new class term, which very nice. I very much enjoyed that. This was a nice episode. I'll talk a little bit more about it once I've gathered my thoughts. It just ended and I'm just over here like I'm still thinking about that flashback segment that they gave to us where they played carnival music behind it. There are some places that I forgot to write timestamps, but okay, this is a preview. I keep forgetting. Okay. Yeah, there are some places I have to look back again because I was definitely talking over the dialogue. But alright, I'll be back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 6 of The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. That also reminds me, I said towards the end of this that this was one long segment, but no, it's actually 2. It's split into 2 again, which is still fine than having multiple little sequence spread throughout, right? So the first half is with Komura wanting to help Mie with her what is this thing that she's got, like a little stamp for like a original sweet or something, and she needs to put that in a postcard box, but she doesn't have her glasses, and so he needs to help out. But then Lenny Face Guy comes on over, is just like, hey, you want to come to the arcade? To which, as I said, I will drop all plans if somebody asks me if I want to go to the arcade. Only if those plans aren't, like, super important. Like, you know, I need to... I don't know. I don't know what's important. But as long as those plans aren't super important, I need to do something, I need to do it immediately, right? But if they're plans that I can just move around, then I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm coming to the arcade. But you know what? It ended the way that I was thinking. It's just like, hey, just get Mie to the fucking post box. And then, especially since she lives close to home, like, just walk her home and then be fucking done with it. And then you can go to the goddamn arcade, right? You don't have to be like, oh, I can't come with you guys. Especially if they're playing all day, right? They're gonna be there for a while. You can just be like, hey man, I'll come back, you know, I'll be a little bit late, but I've got other things to do right after school, you know? But I'll definitely be there for you. But whatever, right? I guess what Komura wants, right? He wanted to actually spend as much time with Komura as possible. With Mie as possible. Because with what he said towards the end of this, where he goes and says, well, Mie lives really close to her house. All she really needs to do is go back to her house, get her glasses, and then she'll be able to go around and you know, find a post box and put it in. And he knows that inside his head, like the little rational part, he knows that that's what it could be, but he ends up justifying it by being like, okay, she's forgotten her glasses, I'm worried about her, and so I'm gonna help her with the post box. With the post box stuff, even though I know that she lives close to home and she could just grab her glasses and all that, right? But this is all just a whole justification for him to hang out with Mie a whole lot more, right? Because that is what he wants in the end. And the other thing that showcases in this episode is that Mie actually finally fucking thinks about the fact that she might be a bother to Komura. Very fun. It only took you a whole year of this. Actually, no, it hasn't even been a year in the first sequence, in the first segment. So, I don't know how long it's been then, but I'm gonna assume maybe like half a year or something, right? That she's finally come to the terms that, oh yeah, I might be a bit of a bother to him. Which, again, finally glad that she's finally up to that point. And in terms of the progress between these two, right, Mie is starting to come to the idea of like, oh, I feel like I want you all to myself, which is something that's, well, you know, could count on the side of possessive, but also a little bit of the whole romance stuff, right? So it continues to go towards how Mie thinks that Komura is an important person to her, but she hasn't really come to terms with that feelings yet, whether this is actually romance or it's just a full-on platonic relationship. I don't know. But this whole scene, this whole scenario, I thought was very nice, very fun. And then we head on over to the next scenario. I thought this was very nice in the way that they showcase it, where Komura goes through his speech and he's just like, well, time tended to pass by for me a lot, but the only thing that passed very slow is school, right? By the time the school year ends, I feel like I'm exhausted, right? I'm pulled out of all of this. But then he comes to the realization, wait a minute, a year has already passed. I haven't even realized that the year has passed. Very nice, right? And then it goes back to the idea of, well, time passes by really fast when you're having fun. And that brings us on over to the the perfect attendance award, which I think there's another kid right there, which is let's see, 6, 7, 8, maybe about 8 people or 9. I don't remember how many names they said, but it says out of the entire year. Perfect attendance, and there's only this many people. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I love just the idea of the perfect attendance award and how it correlates to how Komura feels like this whole school year has passed by so quickly. And then he comes to realize that, oh wow, I've been spending every single day at school with Mie, right? The both of them have been coming to school every single day. No one was sick or anything. That's very fun, right? And that goes back to the whole idea of, wow, he's been having fun at school every day, that the whole school year has just passed by. We won't even talk about the idea of him being like, oh, I hear the time gets shorter as you grow up. Am I just getting old? Oh my god, my back feels like it's hurting. Okay, so I wasn't paying too much attention to the dialogue here, but the whole idea is him wanting to do something to help out with Mie's resting bitch face, right? she's got a natural resting bitch face, and everybody sees her, and it's like, wow, she looks really angry. Which, relatable, alright? Relatable. And it kind of goes with what Komura says here, where he says, I have to do something before she goes up there, right? Before everybody sees how spooky she is. And she goes and she's like, oh, I'm a little scared. It's a little scary. A lot of people are watching us. And he's thinking like, well, people think that she's scary, but she's so cute because he's so used to her death glare. And Anissa says, some people just naturally look angry. That's right. Some people just naturally look angry. And that doesn't mean that they are angry people. It's just that they've got a resting bitch face. And people tend to judge others by their covers, and that's that. I feel like on camera you don't particularly see I do have a resting bitch face, but you don't particularly see it too much. Maybe if you watch like full length or something, you'll see me. You'll see me it when I'm not like reacting or anything. But when I'm just like silent, I'm like walking somewhere or something, I got places to be, or I guess some other types of ways that you can see it when I'm doing it is when I play video games and I get like very concentrative and I just like don't talk and I just play video games. I know that some people made comments about that whenever I stream playing games, but I feel like you don't often see it here, right? So yeah. But usually that's how other people see me. That's even like when I'm like working and stuff. Like I usually have like a resting bitch face on, and people just take that in various ways, right? Whether they think that I'm just a scary person, that I'm not a person who's very talkative, and that I don't want to talk, so they don't want to try and talk to me. When in reality, I kind of do want to talk. It's just that I don't want to talk to you, so I guess they are right. Or some people just find that I'm really cool for some reason, to which, I don't know, I don't understand that third one, but whatever. But, okay, I got distracted. I was supposed to look back at this dialogue. So I want to help her loosen up her expression. She looks mellow sometimes, even without her glasses. Okay, maybe if she becomes less tense, she'll look less tense too. I guess the other thing for her, right, is that not only does she glare at people, right, she has like a squinting thing too, right, because she's not wearing glasses, so she's just over here like, God, I can't fucking see anything. Okay, so I heard there's a shiatsu point that on your palm that helps with nerves. Okay, so that's the whole massaging thing, right? Where he's supposed to like press it. So it's like right here. Okay, so then and I love that he's just like, oh shoot, I know where this is going. She's gonna ask me to do it. And so, okay, so he does that, right? Some PDA that's going on right now that nobody else is paying attention to, I guess. Or they do know and they're just trying to not pay attention to it. Okay, so and then she goes and talking about like the sympathetic and then flapjack octopuses, or octopi technically, I think. So, oh yeah, and this is also when she says time flies when you're thinking about fun things. Okay, so that's pretty much what I was missing. I thought he was doing the whole thing where you swallow it, but no, it was just a shiatsu massage point. Oh yeah, and then there was this part with the fucking flashback where they were just playing carnival music for some reason. Oh, still very funny. And also this is just another flashback, but I guess this is a flashback of their previous school year, right? Their second year. They're going into their third year right now, so I guess we have to have a flashback of their second year. Alright. Okay, with what I said about how there's only one scenario, I keep switching words. Sequence, segments, scenarios, it's scenarios. I said there was only one scenarios, and then I said there was two scenarios. There's actually three scenarios, but they all well, the first, the second and third kind of blend into each other a little bit, just because they're both about the New Year ceremony, but they are two different scenarios. Okay, so here's with the third scenario, which is them switching seats, but of course, Komura and Mie ends up in the same seat again, because of course they do. We've got our pal, where is she? We've got our pal Hibuchi, right in the back, who's just been staring at him, and then staring at Mie as well, and she's just over here like, I can't fucking do this anymore. Gets up. Hey, you wanna switch seat with me? What a fucking, dude, she's a wing woman out here, dude. But we got two different names, so I wonder if they'll make a, cause I feel like we've seen I feel like I've seen Somiya. I don't know, I feel like I've seen her, but we'll just have to see if we continue seeing her. And by Somiya, I mean the girl who originally sat next to Mie, right when she got to her correct seat, once I figure it out where it was. Yeah, this girl with the twin tails and everything. But new year, or new class terms, right? They're third years now, and we've got new classmates. So we'll just have to see if we see more of them or not, right? Because for the first 6 episodes, it's just been very focused on Mie and Komura. And so hopefully as we get into this new class, right, and we're seeing these other characters, makes me wonder if hopefully we'll see a little bit more of them. I mean, when you really think about it, they are quite different from the rest of the student body, right? Somiya and Hibuchi, right? We've got a girl with a fucking gray hair, and the other girl who's not having black or brunette hair. Technically, no, she's like blondish, right? It's like blondish. Is it blondish? It's light, it's a little yellow. It's not yellow, but it's like a mix of yellow and orangey, right? It's beige. So she's a brunette. She's a light brunette. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that her hair color is very different from other people. And maybe that's just an indicator. I don't know. We might see them again. I mean, there's Azuma, right? Who kind of blends in with everybody else when you really think about it. But he's still here, and hopefully, as I've mentioned before, I just want to see more side characters. But until then, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to continue on Patreon. So if I have anything else to say that I haven't said, I'll write it in the description. And if I don't see you on Patreon, then I will see you when I see you.